All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Press for Truth TV. I'm your host, Dan Dix. Thank you for joining us once again today. Glad to have you on the line because today we're joined by a special guest. We're going to be speaking with Andrew Demeter. I'm very pleased to announce our first official Press for Truth correspondent, the young, the talented Andrew Demeter. Andrew is a freedom-fighting activist from the United States who is going to begin producing some videos on behalf of Press for Truth, and he's been doing some amazing work already. So Andrew, thank you very much, man, for taking some time to talk with us today, and let me officially welcome you aboard, my friend. It's great to have you with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate the outreach, and I'm really happy to start being engaged in the whole Press for Truth global idea.
Well, that's just awesome, man, and I'm so glad to have you on board as kind of the first official PFT correspondent because you're setting the bar rather high. You've been doing some fantastic work. One thing I'm curious about is, I mean, considering the fact that, I mean, you're 15 years old, and that's quite remarkable that you're awake to this extent. And I'm curious, what was it for you that was that moment of awakening, as we call it, that led you to the point of doing this amount of research and producing these kind of quality videos? What was that moment for you that woke you up to the whole New World Order agenda?
My most memorable recollection that I can really have of my awakening process, as you described, was I was watching a Jesse Ventura episode at one of my friend's house. We were just on YouTube, and somehow we stumbled across that, and that really set it off, a whole ignition of sorts. It kind of set the spark to this whole awakening process. So it was a Jesse Ventura video on specifically the Denver airport conspiracy and whether that information is valid or not. I mean, it's just interesting to think why a governmental facility would really have these weird and eerie kind of ominous signs just laying out in the open, again, whether they are legitimate or not. It's just kind of interesting to think outside the box, I guess.
And that wasn't really that long ago. I mean, I think I remember seeing that episode. That must be in the last year or so. So you've come quite a long way since then. How long ago was that, roughly, do you think?
It was about 6 months ago. It was this past summer, so it was a little while back. But from that episode, I wasn't really fully awake, but it's definitely been an incremental process of awakening to not only conspiracy theories and governmental things, but also just kind of losing your naivety and just growing more aware of your surroundings, really.
Well, that's all part of the waking up process, and I know for a lot of people out there it involves sometimes having to swallow a bit of a pride and to admit to yourself that, you know, things aren't necessarily not going the way I necessarily thought they were. So it's great that you've already come to that. What do you find is I mean, you're still in high school. So what is it like in school for others? Are you one of the few who have woken up, or are other people in your school aware of these kinds of issues?
Well, I can't really say for the whole school body and everything, but at least in my grade level, kind of, I humbly said, I think I've kind of started this awakening process throughout my other peers and stuff, for example, because I've been researching all this, obviously, and doing the whole video making on YouTube, and some people just see my videos, they don't really take much of it, and other people, though, they research the topics, they talk to me about it, and I think just through that process of making videos and opening up dialogue with my peers, I think that really gets them more into this whole agenda.
Well, that's fantastic, and no doubt, a lot more people are going to be seeing a lot more of your videos now. So, and you're going to be, you know, inspiring a whole new generation of people your age to get involved. So that's just fantastic. In regards to the video production side of things, it appears you've got some experience in that regards. Have you been interested in film? You know, how did you come about to being the point of being a good editor such as you are?
Well, a while back, probably since I was 8 or so, I guess I could say, my dad just won a holiday event. He gave me the video camera. I went around interviewing relatives and stuff and just kind of, again, open up some dialogue and look through that, and then we'd always just play it on the TV. But then I took it to the next step. I got my own camera and then learned the whole editing process. And then from there, it escalated to some professional video editing software. And then I'd have friends over and such, and we'd make stupid little short films and just record ourselves pretty much and do some comedic skits. So from that, it kind of escalated to this whole process of trying to enhance my production quality with videos and the whole editing process.
Well, it sounds like you're a self-made man, a self-taught man, similar to myself, and that's awesome that you just keep doing good things, and good things are going to continue to happen. So I just want to encourage you to keep that up, man. It's absolutely fantastic. In your awakening process, there's so many avenues of information that come in from all sorts of areas. Do you, I believe you consider yourself a libertarian, correct me if I'm wrong, but are those the ideas that you subscribe to?
Yeah, according to my Facebook page, that's what it said, but I really, it should be a lowercase L libertarian in the idea that I'm fighting for liberty, because I really don't associate myself with just one ideology. I kind of have a salad of ideologies, if you will, and I just fight for liberty and equality, and that's basically my main basis of political structure.
Well, very much like myself as well. I don't put myself in line with any one particular philosophy or set of ideas or political party or anything like that. I am also open to a lot of these types of things. So, what have you got some things you're working on now, or what's next in regards to your YouTube channel, which we'll have links to in the description, Team's Take. Have you got any vids you're working on currently? And by the way, fantastic job on the 3 Press for Truth videos you've already produced to this point.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job. I just shared the one about the mainstream media. How long did that take you to put together something like that?
That took me about a week's worth of time, not collectively, but over the course of a week. And that particular video, I usually try to release 1 video a week. That's kind of been my schedule to keep the audience retentive and engaged. And that video, I started researching it on probably a Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday. And basically the whole process of all my videos is I usually shout out something on my Facebook page asking people what ideas would you recommend for this next upcoming week's video, and then I'll sort through those ideas. If I like any of them, then I'll pick something from that. And then once I pick a topic, I'll just go on Google, YouTube, search some videos, see what information is out there, and then kind of sort through that and formulate some notes from that, and then organize those notes into some type of logical form, and then from that I'll kind of formulate the script. But the entire process, like I said, takes about a week. The mainstream media script, I was on Microsoft Word, and it tells you how much time you've been editing it stuff, and that took me about 5 to 6 hours collectively to construct and put some detailed content in there. So that's kind of how long it took for that video in particular.
Well, it does take a lot of effort and a lot of work to produce the kind of quality videos that you're making, and the people are very certainly going to be very much appreciative of your work. So again, man, I just want to thank you once again for taking the time to speak with us and for joining the team. And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be seeing a lot more from Andrew Demeter. We're very excited to have him on board. So any final thoughts, or are there any other links that you want me to make sure I include in the description so people can find out more from you as well?
Well, like I said, if you want to kind of join in and open up some dialogue with me on Facebook, I have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/teentake, TEENTAKE, and I post pictures daily on there that kind of open up the message of liberty, and you can spread them with friends and stuff. And I think it's just a great avenue of media, and hopefully it can help you in the fight of liberty.
I'm sure it will, man. I'm sure it will. I think there's some exciting times and exciting things in store for the future of PFT. And again, I'm glad to have you on board, man. So we're going to be talking to you plenty in the very near future. But for now, we'll say goodbye. And until next time, man, you take care. Keep fighting the good fight, bro. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, you too. Thank you very much.
All right, see you, man.
See ya.